Welcome everyone to Bad Blood. The World Tag Team titles on the line here in our opening contest.
You don't wanna see me mad.
Stereo super kicks from the challengers. I know it's in time. We saw this in Berlin. The Usos. Stereo splashes. Going old school. Down goes Tamatonga. And the cover. We have new World Tag Team Champions. And all CM Punk kicked to the back of Gunther. And Gunther's hoisted up. GTS. And that's it. Gunther's bleeding. The matchup is over. And Roman Reigns. Wait a second, Jacob Fatu takes the bullet for Sikoa. And now here's Tamatonga. Oh, the spear by Solo. He's going to beat him with his own move. And a kick out by Reigns. Again lining up Solo Sikoa. Another spear. Nobody's around. Here's the cover. Middle of the ring. Roman Reigns picks up the victory. Damian Priest puts the World Heavyweight title on the line against Aleister Black. Off the ropes, another. Lariat cutting Black into two. And oh, here it comes. The South of Heaven. Finally, Priest able to deliver it. Cover on Black. Damian Priest is still World Heavyweight Champion. It is the aftermath of the Bad Blood Premium Live event. Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw on the road to Survivor Series. And here comes our general manager, here on the red brand, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Monday Night Raw will be going head to head with Friday Night SmackDown at Survivor Series for brand supremacy. And Shawn Michaels kicks us off here tonight with some big announcements, I'm sure.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. With a great Bad Blood Premium Live event in the history books, we now set the destination to Survivor Series. Raw and SmackDown will be going head-to-head in direct competition, including the 2 War Games matches. Qualifying matches will begin tonight to determine who goes to Survivor Series, starting with Nikki Bella taking on Nia Jax. And in our main event, Drew McIntyre returns to action as he faces Rey Mysterio.
Drew McIntyre returns to in-ring competition in our main event tonight, as per General Manager Shawn Michaels. Coming your way tonight on Monday Night Raw, the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley is here, and she will address her future tonight on the red brand. And as we heard from General Manager Shawn Michaels moments ago, qualifications begin this evening for the Survivor Series War Games matches. Our main event will see Drew McIntyre return to action as he takes on Rey Mysterio.
Damon, you may have got the best of me at Bad Blood, but you haven't seen the last of me. That I can assure you.
Well, Aleister Black seems to still be targeting that World Heavyweight Championship despite his loss at Bad Blood.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, the accompanied by Eva Marie from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax and Eva Marie have allied over their hatred of Nikki Bella. Tonight, Nia is set for action as she looks to qualify for the Women's War Games match in 4 weeks' time at Survivor Series. Nia Jax taking on Nikki here tonight in our first matchup of the evening.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nikki Bella.
Who will be the first woman to qualify for the Women's War Games match at Survivor Series? We find out next here on Monday Night Raw.
It felt amazing to make Gunther bleed his own blood on Saturday, but now I focus on War Games. I just got informed that I will be having a qualifying match, and you best believe CM Punk will be a part of War Games. I will represent this brand, and I will kick SmackDown's ass.
Well, we will see if CM Punk can make it to the Men's War Games match at Survivor Series, but right now, we turn our attention to the Women's War Games match, and we are about to find out who will gain entry first into that matchup. Here is the bell, we are underway. Nia Jax one-on-one with Nikki Bella. Some unresolved issues here, of course, as Nia Jax tries to impose her will on Nikki Bella. Oh, what a cheap shot. The irresistible force right to the midsection of Bella. Now transitioning into that side headlock is Nia. Oh, but Nikki Bella trying to out-quicken Nia Jax. Jax right back on the offensive. Waistlock applied. And Nikki taking Nia down. Great bit of back and forth to begin the proceedings here in this qualifying matchup. And Nikki Bella drops the irresistible force. What a German suplex. Here's the first cover, and Nia Jax was able to power out. Nikki Bella needs to be careful of those right hands of Nia Jax. We have seen the damage that she has caused with those punches in the past. Kick out there at 2 off the sidewalk slam. And now dropping an elbow. Nia Jax and Eva Marie have aligned themselves with one another over their hatred for Nikki Bella. Jax in control right now as the official deals with the turnbuckle pad. Oh, the boot to the midsection. Nia Jax in complete control. Will she punch her ticket to Survivor Series? Survivor Series qualifications begin for the War Games matches. And tonight, Nia Jax battles Nikki Bella to see who will gain entry into the Women's War Games match to represent Monday Night Raw against SmackDown. And oh my goodness, what a wicked lariat. Nikki Bella just got put back down to the mat. Oh, but she's able to take Jax off her feet again. And Bella is bringing the fight here this evening. She wants to represent the red brand in War Games. Oh, but wait a second, Nia Jax with Nikki up on her shoulders. Samoan drop. That could seal the deal for Nikki Bella. Only a 2 count. Nia Jax is frustrated. Maybe looking to add the exclamation point now. Oh, but Nikki Bella turns things around. Pinning combination. Shoulders down for a 2 count on Jax. But Nikki Bella now in the driver's seat in this match. She runs into the back elbow. And now setting up for maybe a suplex. But Nikki Bella lands behind. Oh, and now the knee to the spine. Cover again. To make it to War Games. Jax stays in it. And again, Eva Marie gets involved. Oh my goodness, what a spear. Jax caught her out. Jawbreaker. And the official disposing of the weapon. But Eva Marie introduced. Snapmare takedown and a kick to the spine. Jax right back up, and oh, what a collision. Leg drop. Nia Jax hooking the outside leg to go to War Games. Kick out now by Nikki. And Jax is arguing with the official. She is getting more and more frustrated by the second. And look at Nikki Bella stirring. Another spear. And now trying to capitalize. No wasted motion. Trying to hoist up the irresistible force to no avail. Bella was setting up for that rack attack. Oh, wow! Nia Jax may have just got knocked out. I spoke about the deadly fists of Nia, but what about that forearm from Nikki Bella? Eva trying to buy Jax some time, and it will pay off. Thanks to Eva Marie, Nikki Bella may have just got screwed. Jax setting up for the Annihilator, but Nikki Bella fights back. Nia though relentless. What strength on display. Did you see that heel? Absolutely launching Nikki Bella with ease. And there's another boot to the midsection. Who will advance to the Women's War Games match at Survivor Series? Jax back into the ring. And old Nikki went to the midsection. And look at her go. Unloading on Nia. Reversal though on the Irish whip. Nikki trying to hold on. Coming back into the ring again. Bella Buster. Out of nowhere. This could be her chance. Nia Jax is relaying, and look at the strength. Nia just got hit with the rack attack. And Nikki Bella scrambles into the cover. Nikki's going to Survivor Series.
Here is your winner, Nikki Bella!
We are back here on Monday Night Raw. And we are joined by Rhea Ripley, the Women's World Champion. The woman that has been Women's World Champion for almost 200 days. Will Rhea Ripley be representing Monday Night Raw come Survivor Series in 4 weeks? We know it is an annual tradition at this point for champion versus champion matches to go down at Survivor Series for brand supremacy. Ripley making her way to the ring, and she looks as confident as ever. Ripley is just 2 days away from getting to 200 days as Women's World Champion. What an accolade that would be for her. She has had a total of 6 championship defenses thus far into her reign. What a dominant champion she has been.
It is that time of the year. Survivor Series is 4 weeks away, and that means that as Women's World Champion, I represent the red brand. I had a night off at Bad Blood, but at Survivor Series, I want a match against SmackDown's best. I want to uphold the supremacy of Monday Night Raw. I want Io Sky.
Well, that is not Io Sky. That is the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, the former Women's Intercontinental Champion. And if you recall last week, these two women had a stare down with one another in the backstage area.
Rhea, aren't you getting ahead of yourself?
Shayna Baszler won a shot at the Women's World title.
I want a match with you so I can earn myself a title match.
Well, she made that clear.
Shayna, I didn't forget about our little confrontation last week. I will happily give you a non-title match tonight. I took the NXT Women's title from you years back, and I know you are still a little salty because of that.
Tonight, you will either tap or snap.
The threat from Baszler. What a matchup that should be. Make it official. Shawn Michaels. Welcome back, everyone, to Monday Night Raw. And there is the phenomenal one. AJ Styles set for action next here on the Red Brand.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles set to face Sheamus in one-on-one competition. And we know the history between these two men. Two former Intercontinental Champions are about to collide. Ladies and gentlemen, it's fight night.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
These two men battled for the Intercontinental title last year. And now they find themselves against one another yet again. A rivalry renewed here tonight on Raw. I am sure we're in for another classic between these two. The official calls for the bell, and here we go. Sheamus Styles one more time. Probably not the last time these two men will collide. Styles right to the arm, right to the shoulder of Sheamus. Styles getting the upper hand. Sheamus now in a precarious situation, but he turns things around. And now it's Styles reeling. Hammerlock here by the Celtic Warrior. Looking to maybe overpower Styles, but AJ too quick. Able to counter. And Sheamus does the same. Went to follow up with that knee, but instead it's Styles showing off his striking expertise. Oh, boot to the skull. And now targeting the leg of Sheamus. AJ Styles relentless in the attack as he targets the foundation of the Celtic Warrior. And Sheamus kicking Styles away. Went to follow up with a clothesline. Nobody home. And again, the educated feet of AJ Styles coming out. Sheamus rallies. Belly to back suplex. Rough landing there for the phenomenal one. Into the first cover. And a kick out. Double axe handle. Rocking AJ Styles. And now Sheamus going off to the leg of AJ. Turning things around. Utilising his own strategy against him. And AJ looking to recover on the outside as Monday Night Raw rolls on. It has been neck and neck between these two former rivals. AJ Styles and Sheamus colliding once again in one-on-one competition. And both men back up to their feet. Kick right to the gut by Styles. And look at the strikes on display. Sheamus to the gut. Oh, and there's a German suplex. Great retort by AJ. Styles is poised. Hoisting Sheamus up. Looking for that Ushigoroshi, but Sheamus saw it coming. Kneecapper. Styles just crumbled. Could that be enough? Near fall. These two men know each other extremely well. You've seen the reversals between both men. Both looking for the advantage, both looking for the upper hand. And oh, Sheamus just got winded. Hung up to dry on the top rope. And look at Styles. Lining up the Celtic Warrior. Forearm to the outside. And is Styles closing in on another victory over Sheamus. AJ measuring his man. Oh, the phenomenal forearm. He nailed it. Sheamus may be out of it. Cover. And Sheamus grabbing the bottom rope before the 3 count. He just saved himself a defeat. And now he tries to rally against the phenomenal one. But Styles, one step ahead. Boot to the face of Sheamus and another one for good measure. They're going to drop the knee. But the Celtic Warrior was able to get out of dodge. Alabama Slam coming up. Styles, though, lands on his feet. And there's those strikes again. Sheamus hoisted up onto the shoulders. Oh, man. Sheamus spilling to the outside. Styles is in pursuit. Styles realising this could be his moment, but Sheamus with the reversal. And now the tide has turned again in this match. Styles meets Sheamus on the top rope. Sheamus in trouble. Styles has him up. There's the Ushigoroshi to put the Celtic Warrior away. Cover and a kick out at 2. What a match. What a battle. And oh, there's some disrespect. And Sheamus sending him to the outside. Rough landing there for the phenomenal one. But he makes it back up to a vertical base. Sheamus was ready for him, as was Styles. Back into the ring again. AJ going up. Styles looking to pounce. What does he have planned here? Oh, Sheamus was able to dodge whatever it was. Standing switch. And Sheamus is up in the torture rack. Powerbomb. What strength on display for the victory, and a kick out at 2 by Sheamus. And Sheamus went back to his feet. Sheamus now showing off his speed. Oh, backbreaker. Delivered to perfection. And now transitioning is Sheamus into the cloverleaf. Styles is in trouble. Will he submit in the middle of the ring? No. Basement dropkick. Found its target. Oh, man. Right on the money. What a forearm. Sheamus remains in the matchup. Somehow, some way, the resilience of Sheamus comes into play. And now Styles went for the frog splash. No one home. And look where Sheamus is. Went for the brogue. Styles able to dodge it. The chemistry between these two men is absolutely incredible. From all their battles in the past, they know each other inside out. Seems like they know every move in each other's arsenal. The match continues. Sheamus laying in some big strikes. Can AJ Styles retort? Big knee in the corner. And now looking to follow up. Belly to back suplex. Plants down Styles. And what does AJ have left in the tank? Oh, and AJ had enough to get himself out of the ring and out of harm's way. Sheamus ran right into the knee. Styles baited him in. And looking for another phenomenal forearm. Not this time, said Sheamus. Went for the brogue kick a second time. Styles now able to roll through into the calf crusher. Another submission maneuver locked in here on Sheamus. What is he going to do? Can he find out? He can. Sheamus survives. How much does he have left? Big clothesline. Now trying to follow up in the corner, but Sheamus was one step ahead. Going for the Alabama slam. And once more, AJ had it scouted. What a Pele kick. And now he's calling for it. One more phenomenal forearm. Nails it. And that has to do it. Cover on Sheamus. AJ Styles gets the win. What a match. And what the hell? Respect. Well, this was the last thing I expected to see. We're back here on Monday Night Raw with the World Heavyweight Champion, And I am sure Damian Priest will have a lot to say after Bad Blood. Damian Priest remained the World Heavyweight Champion after defeating Aleister Black 2 nights ago. And with Survivor Series now in the line of sight, what will await Damian Priest? What the hell? That's Karrion Kross! We've got an invasion here tonight. The undisputed WWE Champion, Karrion Kross with a steel chair. The message has been sent from SmackDown. The battle lines have now been drawn. An invasion is upon us. And old Priest trying to retort. Disarming Kross, but what a lariat. Priest still standing. The lariat did not take him down. And he is trying to fight back here against Karrion. What a kick. Monday Night Raw getting behind Damian Priest as he looks to thwart the attempt of Friday Night SmackDown. Kross with an ambush. Oh, right to the back of the leg. And now it's Priest with the steel chair. Looking to get his own back on Karrion Kross. But Kross with a back elbow. And a super kick. What is going through the mind of the demented WWE Champion from Friday Night SmackDown? Well, the WWE Universe want tables, and I think they may get one. Oh, but Priest disarming Karrion. Now trying to set him up for that South of Heaven choke slam, but it got countered. Right to the midsection goes Kross. Now to the back of the neck. Back off to the table now goes Kross. Now he's got it set up. The intentions of Karrion are pretty clear. Looking to put Priest through the table, but there's a back elbow of his own. And now wait a second, Priest turning things around, and now Kross avoiding going through the table himself. Well, that plan backfired. Now into the ring these men go. We may need security out here to separate these two. Went for the cross hammer. Damian Priest had it scouted. Clapping the ears of the undisputed WWE Champion. And oh boy, Damian Priest holding his ground. South of Heaven from the middle rope. Well, the battle lines have certainly been drawn. Damian Priest stands tall in his home turf of Monday Night Raw. Welcome back everyone to Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Baszler, Shayna Baszler.
Well, last week here on the Red Brand, Shayna Baszler stared down with the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. And that brings us to tonight, 1 week later, when these two women collide in this non-title match. The matchup was made official by General Manager Shawn Michaels following earlier tonight when Baszler requested this match from the champion. Rhea Ripley is just 2 days away from 200 days as the reigning Women's World Champion.
And her opponent from Adelaide, South Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley collides with the Queen of Spades next here on Raw.
Tonight, Sheamus got my respect. It's dawned on me that I haven't been myself for a while. I got lost in the glory for a while there. After becoming Intercontinental Champion, it changed me into somebody I came to resent. Sheamus beat that man out of me. I'm AJ Styles again, and for that, I have to thank Sheamus.
Well, it seems the fight between AJ Styles and Sheamus earlier on really got to AJ. Interesting turn of events for sure, but right now Rhea Ripley is about to collide with Shayna Baszler. More women's division action here tonight on the Red brand. And we are about to be underway. There is the bell and Shayna right out of the gate. Going right for the champion, but Rhea Ripley was ready for her. And there's a nice takedown. The advantage here for the champion. Headlock applied. Now Baszler able to escape. Looking for that Superman forearm. Ripley again able to back up. Shayna evades the boot. Back and forth to begin this match. Shayna Baszler stated earlier tonight that she would love to earn herself a championship opportunity. And she will do that if she can knock off the champion this evening, but there's the power of the Eradicator. Almost 200 days as Women's World Champion for Ripley. One hell of an accolade. Here's the coming out by the champion. Trying to put Baszler away, only a 1 count. Let's not forget that Rhea Ripley addressed Io Sky over on SmackDown earlier. Seems that Ripley wants to face Sky at Survivor Series in a champion versus champion match. Big drop kick to Baszler. Rhea Ripley is rolling. Oh, but look at Shayna, the former MMA fighter, putting her background to good use. She looks to change the direction of this matchup. She gains control. And look at the confidence radiating from the Queen of Spades. She took too much time there to gloat. Now Ripley back in control as Monday Night Raw continues. Shayna Baszler looks to earn herself a championship match with the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley here in this non-title matchup. And Ripley able to escape the submission hold. Going for a roundhouse kick, nobody home. Well scouted there by Shayna. Oh man! Right on the money with the knee. Cover on Ripley for a 2 count. Now right back into the submission again. The arm being targeted here. And what is Rhea going to do? Can she survive again? Can she find a way out of that cross armbar? She can. Separation made. But look at Baszler. Putting those strikes to good use. There's a gut-wrench suplex. And now the Eradicator all over Shayna. Baszler, the former Women's Intercontinental Champion. She would love to add the Women's World title to her list of accomplishments here in WWE. And old Ripley ran in with a drop kick. Couldn't deliver though. And now Baszler with another chance. And my goodness, will she make the most out of it? What a kick. And now the boot to the midsection. And again, there's that confidence, but at what cost? Baszler just keeps gloating. And it could come back to bite her, as we saw earlier on in this match. To the outside now, both women go. And Ripley out of the way. Looking for something on the outside of the ring. Shayna though lands on her feet. And there's another knee. Right to the skull. Is Baszler closing in on a monumental victory? Can she earn herself a championship opportunity? Oh, kick right to the midsection. And again, gloating is Baszler, and oh, Rhea back to her feet, and what an explosive clothesline. Rhea Ripley coming alive again. A second wind here for the champion. Half and half suplex. Turning Baszler inside out. And now running in with a drop kick. And this time succeeding. Headbutt. Big kick. The flurry from the Women's World Champion. And now she looks to add the exclamation point. Riptide coming up, but Baszler saw it coming. And there's the Kirifuda clutch. The clutch is in. Baszler looking to make Ripley pass out. Just wrenching away. Rhea survives. Space created. And now Shayna sent off the ropes. Reversal. Into the double leg takedown. And now the open palm strikes. Oh, but Ripley kicks her away. Shining Wizard upside the head. And Rhea trying to finish her off now. Setting her up. What a powerbomb. Stacks her high. Cover on Baszler. Oh, and she kicked out. And Rhea was poised again for Riptide. Catches the knee instead. And another one. And now the Kirifuda clutch gets reversed. Well scouted by Rhea. Hooks her up. And there it is. Riptide delivered. The Women's World Champion prevails.
Here is your winner,
Rhea Ripley clears her path to Survivor Series, thwarting the attempt of Shayna Baszler here tonight.
Earlier tonight, I qualified for the War Games match in 4 weeks at Survivor Series. Monday Night Raw will be represented by yours truly, a Hall of Famer who will bring the fight to SmackDown in War Games, and following Survivor Series, I may need to earn myself another crack at the Women's World title.
Last week on Monday Night Raw, Carmella made her return to confront the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. While Shawn Michaels has made it official, next week they will collide for the championship. And also, War Games qualifications continue when Solo Sikoa collides with Seth freaking Rollins. Who's going to War Games. And speaking of War Games, it's time to find out the first man to qualify for the men's War Games match. There is Rey Mysterio.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
We are ready for the in-ring return of Drew McIntyre.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
The Scottish Warrior is back. And tonight he battles Rey Mysterio for a spot in the men's War Games match. Who is going to advance? McIntyre all fired up. This is our main event of the evening. McIntyre and Mysterio, one-on-one. And we are underway. Collar and elbow tie up to begin proceedings. And oh, there's the strength of McIntyre. Rey Mysterio is going to have to duck and move. Try to utilise his speed advantage here against Drew McIntyre the best he can if he wants to succeed in defeating the Scottish Warrior. Both men back up to a vertical base and McIntyre with the trash talk. And old Drew missing out there with a boot. And this is what Mysterio has to do. Keep the pace nice and quick. Drop kick there to the chest, and now the cover first one of the match. McIntyre powers out at one. And he's right back up to his feet. Both men fighting valiantly so far. All for a spot in the men's War Games match. Who's going to represent Monday Night Raw at Survivor Series? Let's look at the pace of the match quicken. McIntyre, though, caught him out. McIntyre pumping the brakes on Mysterio. Keeping him grounded. The right hands are flying. More trash talk from McIntyre. Look at the strength. What a suplex, launching Mysterio back into the ring. But he's able to kick. Only a 2 count there for Drew McIntyre. And now the back elbow will find its mark. Mysterio trying to roll through, but he catches a knee. And all right to the arm. An all-out assault here from Drew McIntyre as he returns to in-ring competition tonight. And look at this, that shoulder claw. Trying to keep Mysterio at bay. Trying to eliminate his high-flying ability, but Rey is back up. And here comes Mysterio with the combination. Reversal on the Irish whip and right into the official goes Mysterio. Spanish fly. Caught Drew by surprise. Couldn't follow up though. And oh, he plants McIntyre. Well scouted there by Rey. But McIntyre prevails with a gut-wrench suplex. Now Mysterio with the retort. Look at the combination. Nice flurry by Rey Mysterio as he turns the tide in this match. Crossbody plancha. Rey Mysterio is rolling. Can he advance to the War Games match? Who will be advancing to the Men's War Games match at Survivor Series in 4 weeks? Drew McIntyre returning to in-ring competition tonight to battle Rey Mysterio here in this qualifying matchup. And oh, there's the Glasgow Kiss. Out of nowhere. Will that put Mysterio away? No! Kick out at 2 by Rey Mysterio. Another kick to the skull of McIntyre. And oh, he gets caught out. Well scouted there by McIntyre. And a boot now to the midsection. Drew right back in control. And another Glasgow Kiss. Right to the chest. And the countdown is on. McIntyre looking for the Claymore. Rey Mysterio was able to reverse it. Able to get out of dodge. And look at the kicks here from Mysterio. Trying to set McIntyre up. The hell is he thinking? Oh my goodness, Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana to put Drew McIntyre away. Oh, but he gets his shoulder up in time. Rey Mysterio almost advancing to Survivor Series right there. There's another Spanish fly. Caught McIntyre unaware. Oh, but he comes right back. And that's the thing about Drew McIntyre here tonight. He is all healed up. He's fresh. He has probably been chomping at the bit to return to the ring. Mysterio, though, putting on one hell of a fight as he looks to set McIntyre up for a DDT. Drew McIntyre, though, right to the midsection. And what a spine buster to punch his ticket to Survivor Series. Kick out at 2 by Rey. Now Mysterio down on the outside of the ring. And oh, he caught McIntyre. Was Rey playing possum there? And look at Mysterio with the moonsault. Wiping out Drew McIntyre. And the Scottish Warrior is reeling. Back into the ring. And Rey trying to follow up here. Looking to finish off McIntyre. But Drew catches him. Powerbomb. Delivered to perfection. Did you see the impact? But it wasn't enough to put Rey Mysterio down. Wasn't enough to put him away. But this might. McIntyre was lining up that future shot DDT. Mysterio missing out too. Reversal after reversal here in our main event of the evening. Oh, the decapitator. Now trying to follow up right away is Drew McIntyre. But look at Mysterio, not giving an inch. Roundhouse kick upside the head. And what does Drew have left in the tank? Is Mysterio closing in? Oh, that was well scouted. McIntyre shoving Rey Mysterio off the turnbuckle. And oh, there's a neck breaker. Vintage Drew McIntyre. And now can he finish off Mysterio? There's the Celtic Cross, and that could be enough to go to War Games. Cover! Mysterio raising his shoulder in time. McIntyre just growing ever more frustrated by the second. And Rey taking advantage. Sending Drew to the outside. And now lining him up. Mysterio off the apron. But there was no water in the pool. And oh, what a suplex. That belly-to-belly suplex. Launching Mysterio. And that was a rough landing. And McIntyre in pursuit. Rey, though, with a kick to the leg. Canadian Destroyer. McIntyre's got to be reeling. That could put him away. And that's definitely a rope break. And the official didn't realise. Drew was almost screwed. The official with no idea that that was a rope break. And oh, another Glasgow kiss. McIntyre has had enough. Frustrated by the official, and he's going to channel that energy. Claymore turning Mysterio inside out. My goodness, I don't think I've ever seen a more vicious Claymore. Drew McIntyre heads to Survivor Series.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.